Hello, everyone. My name is Roger Rugi, and I'm a mentor with Pathfinder Resilience. We're here working on cognitive capital, building that up, and we're focusing on sleep, one of the easiest things to enhance us really big time in terms of our cognitive abilities. So, I want to talk to you today about temperature, and how that affects us in our sleep. There's a number of cool things that we can try to get that temperature regulation in the right spot, because it turns out getting the temperature right is a big deal for us to fall asleep, stay asleep, and hit that deep restorative 7.5 to 8 hour window that we're looking for. Now, ideal room temperature. Studies have found that between 60 and 67 degrees is the sweet spot. So a little on the cooler side tends to help our sleep. Now, all of us have a lot of different needs in terms of this, but as a general rule, keeping the room a little bit on the cooler side, very, very helpful for us reaching that deep restorative sleep. Now, if we have a little trouble falling asleep or waking up in the middle of the night, very often you'll notice that your extremities are a little bit cold. And what's interesting about that is that can wake us up. So if we can get our extremities warm, like putting a hot water bottle on the bottom of our feet, for example, that helps to pull the blood out of the core and bring it back to the extremities, and that enhances our sleep. So warming up the extremities is a great idea for helping us temperature regulate. Another thing that could be really challenging is if you have a partner who shares a bed with you, sometimes they may have a completely different need. They may sleep hot or they may sleep cold. So how do we regulate that? Well, they're making beds now that actually have temperature regulation built into them. Some of them use fans and things like this, heating pads, that kind of thing. If you're a really hot sleeper, maybe you're somebody who's going through menopause, for example, and you're having those hot flashes, you could get a piece of technology called the Chili Pad, which is literally going to circulate cool water to help you cool down at night so you can get into that spot that allows you to reach the right temperature setting. And another cool piece of technology that a lot of people really like are weighted blankets. So these things come from a couple of pounds all the way up to like 24 pounds. Sounds like a lot, right? Yeah, but the idea here is we really feel bundled up and protected. And for those of us that sleep a little cold and we like a little more warmth, that heated blanket does two things. It's going to warm us up because it's really compact around the body, but there's something about the weight that reminds us of safety. I think this comes from childhood, but so many people who try weighted blankets report that it's the weight that they love. The temperature piece is nice too. So if you really are a cold sleeper and you like to have a little bit more warmth, be all snuggly, check out weighted blankets. Many people that I've worked with said, yeah, that right there, that's my fave. I personally have tried weighted blankets. I like them too. They do provide just this incredible feeling of snuggliness. Is that a word? But it's comforting. Somehow it's just comforting and allows my mind to feel safer and less hypervigilant, which for me has been a significant issue in the past. I've been very hypervigilant to my surroundings, and somehow putting that darn blanket on, it's like, man, that's it. I'm lights out at that point. So those are some ways that you can use temperature control to help. And of course, you can set fans in the room, ceiling fans, fans on the ground. Sometimes that background noise helps as well. But again, the sweet spot, 60 to 67 degrees for most people, is going to be excellent for producing optimal sleep. All right, I will see you at the next video.